take the whole scabbard out of your belt. All right, let's take a look at sword. But we're not going to just take a look at sword, traditional sword. We're going to look at the controversial, non-traditional sword. So let's start here. So we know with a regular sword, what do we do with the regular sword? We hold it right hand forward, right leg forward typically. I mean, it's not that you can't substitute left, but typically it's the right hand. So you have things, right, like this. You come in, right? And so we hit, right? Cool stuff. But how do you deal with a traditional swordsman who is better than you are? Well, you could pretend that you don't know how to use a sword. So that's something that Sho Marimoto teaches my character Vance Palladian in Year of the Demon. Oh, Year of the Demon. It's an ebook, print, all that stuff. Audiobook's coming soon too. So what you do, and you'll be told, oh, you can't do this. You can't do it. But you can. Left hand forward. Oh, that was not done traditionally. So if you're dealing with somebody and they've never been attacked with a sword, it won't matter which hand it's in. But if they're used to fighting somebody who is fighting traditionally, they're not going to know what to do with this. First off, and you can play it up like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing. But with this sword, right, you can see how you can move the sword very differently now. And some of the same techniques, but it's different. So they're not used to dealing with cuts of this nature. So just by changing your hands, it looks different, doesn't it? Here's the normal, traditional way, right? And then here we go. Here's with the left hand. I believe this is from Koto Yu. Koto Yu. So it's very different. So that's something neat. People sometimes will get angry with me for showing that, but it's interesting, right? And it's something that, it doesn't matter in modern day. It depends, right? In the book it does, because Vance has to fight a traditional sword fighter. So here's something that people really don't tend to like. Now, as you can see, this is all beat up. This is my drawing sword, right? And I had to tape it all up because it's all coming apart. And it's cool, right? It's fun. It's fun to do this drawing stuff. And a lot of times people do like, right? It doesn't work really well with this. Where you would pull back and pull forward, make your first cut, and all that stuff. And then you can do all this fun stuff if you want. But here's where I get into real trouble. I'm going to show it to you on the grass because this is already destroyed and it's going to get more destroyed. So one thing that you can do with this, I think I do this in the book, I don't think I took it out, is if you have a scabbard, you could take the whole scabbard out of your belt. And here it is. And now, watch this. This just flew up into my neighbor's yard. It's kind of hard to do with it not being in the, here we go, right? But you can actually launch this at somebody and whack them, and after it hits them, then you can go in with your regular hits. Kind of neat, huh? So there's just a couple non-traditional sword techniques that you can put into your repertoire. And it's fun, interesting historically. And what I did, of course, was I used it and put it in a novel. Not that I'm pushing this novel or anything. So listen, you can definitely check down below in the description. I will leave a link to that book. I will leave a link not only to the book, but to my Substack. You can join that. It's going to be like martial arts and writing and all sorts of stuff. So if you want to join, that would be awesome. You can do that. You can check out my website. I have a martial arts section on there if you want to check that out. Everything is linked in the description, so you can check all that stuff out if you'd like. Now, as I always say, no matter what you do, just keep training. And I will see you next time.